Good morning everyone, welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel. I am live and I am recording my hardcore playthrough of the RLS career overhaul. I figured that... Oh, I'm hearing... Oh, I have the stream running on my phone so I could hear feedback. I figured that what we'd do is we would come to Italy and take a wee drive down the coast, and at this little town that I don't remember the name of right now, I have all the hardcore cars spawned, and I figured we would just take a look through them all and decide what ones we would like, what ones we wouldn't like. Yeah, generally just get acquainted with Uncle's car collection. So let's take a look. Hey, check all these bad boys out. So yeah, I guess let's just do a quick test drive of each and see what we think. So I will turn on my UI for this. There we go. So this has 111 horsepower, an automatic gearbox, but it weighs 1.5 tons. Very quiet. I think it's definitely an inline six. Okay, typical boat suspension, open diff. Wow, it's slow. So I think this probably has some crazy gear ratios that just make it completely unresponsive. Brakes seem to be, like, I guess okay. They just kind of lock up the tires, but it's better than not having any. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst car, but I think that suspension would do quite well for protecting everything by being so soft. It's not gonna like burst tires on curbs or anything. But yeah, I mean, that's slow. That is very slow. What about the D series? This is probably also going to be slow, although it has 150 horsepower, but it weighs 2 tons. So fair. I heard this has some weird gear ratios. So like the front's like a 6-to-1 and the rear is a 1-to-1. It also has an awful toe pull to the left, so that would really, really annoy me. I would become very tired of that very, very fast. But the toe hitch is a big win because that means really good money in the early game. Way better than doing deliveries. So I think that's still, generally speaking, quite a win if you get this. Also, probably the only all-wheel drive offering here, so you know, there is that. What have we got next? The Corvette, 59 horsepower, but it only weighs 942 kilograms. We did get this in our showcase episode, and I was constantly worried about burning out the clutch. So yeah, we know all about this. We know it's crap. It's slow. You can only get up to about 60 miles per hour, and then it just falls on its face. So yeah, we definitely don't want that. I think actually what we'll do is we'll keep re-rolling the hardcore mode to hopefully not get a Corvette. I also started a save with the Piccolina, and I broke the game. So I don't want a Corvette or a Piccolina purely because I've used them already. Okay, the Miramar. Is that a dent on the side of the door? Cool. Didn't know they could do that. Okay, this has an auto gearbox, so that's a win in my book because you're not going to burn out clutches or anything. It's very slow. Wow, 85 horsepower and it weighs a ton, so not the best. Definitely not the best. It drives okay. Doesn't do anything weird, it's just very slow. Can we see if this has an open diff? Or is it welded or what? Let's see. Can we... No, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't have the power to spin 1 or 2 tires. Anyway, so yeah, doesn't really matter. And then we have this Pessima, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. That big wing pulling pulling traction away from the front end. Although this feels like the fastest of all the cars we've driven so far. I mean, I understeered a lot there, but that just because it was actually faster than all the other cars. I wasn't like ready for it. I heard the front wheel drive cars all have welded diffs. Let's see if we can kind of see that in action here. Can we get it to go? Ah, we burst a tire. Yeah, it's too pathetic. Okay, let's so the fact that it's fast is definitely a plus point. That means that I am somewhat interested in it, but it sounds awful. It looks terrible. That big wing is just obnoxious and pointless. And then we have the Piccolina, which I've heard isn't that bad, and I'll tell you what, when I drove it, it really wasn't. Yeah, I mean, it's really not bad. It's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it, it's just slow. That's all. But makes a nice little burbly noise, you know, flat 4 style. More interesting than a standard 4-cylinder. Yeah. This is not... Hey, Runik's in the chat. Hey, hey, hey. Good day. Yeah, so it's funny that that Runik's showing up here. Rune built all these cars, designed them all for the hardcore. So they've all been built and balanced and designed so that they aren't exactly going to blow up, but they're also not going to be the most useful. I believe they all have small storage boxes in them. Apart from the D series, which has a tow bar on the back. So personally, I think that the D series is probably going to be quite a win, but that pull to the left would do my head in. That's proper rage bait for me. So I don't know. I guess since I've already had, I've already done hardcore, you know, showcase type videos with the Corvette and the Piccolina, I think I would rather drive something else. So let's see what we get this time. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, we got the Pessima. Oh, we got the Pessima. I mean, I'm not too disappointed since it was reasonably fast, but it sounds terrible. Looks awful, and this big wang is just not my style. So the Pessima is personally my most hated uncle's car. So you're saying that I got the worst end of the deal? Okay, thanks, Rudik. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. So let's see, what do we do? So hardcore mode, for those who don't know, means that we don't have access to a garage, right? We just don't. So I can't repair, I can't modify, I can't sell, I can't buy any cars. We are stuck with this until we buy our first garage. Problem is, I'm not sure how much the garage costs, so let's head up to Chinatown, which I think is the cheapest garage, and see how much that costs. Oh, also noticing that police car there. Police are locked on, so you cannot turn them off. Unlike how I would usually play my career modes, because they're still a bit bugged, if I'm being honest. But I think it's more Beam bugged rather than the RLS stuff. So yeah, let's head up to Chinatown. But because police are on, you have to be very cautious. You don't want to get a speeding fine. You don't want to get caught by the police. So I think all fines are at least doubled. And all rewards from races and such are halved. So effectively, it's harder to make money and it's easier to lose it. Oh, Rune is updating us. The Chinatown garage is $65,000. That's a lot. That is a lot. Let's head back. Oh wow, reverse is reverse just basically doesn't exist on this, eh? Whew. Okay, let's head back to the... Oh wow, this is so bad. We'll head back to the... What do you call it? The big dock area and where we started, and see if we can get a delivery. Can't think of any reason why you would ever weld a front diff unless you're like hardcore off-roading and can't afford a locker. Oh, we can do car jockeys. Oh, okay, we can do car jockeys. That's huge actually. So I think we're going to do a mixture of parcels and jockeys. Wow, I mean I said $50 and that was really... Oof, that's going all the way across to there as well, where I don't think I'm going to be able to get like that good of supplies, because that's quite a high area, like a high high level area. What can I do with these? Looking for deliveries that are all quite close by. Effectively I could take all of these, I think. Okay, so we'll take those. And... oh, is that literally it? Is that how small the medium box is? Fine, okay, $9. Wow. Also, rear downforce in a front-wheel drive car, worse traction steering. Yeah, definitely noticed that, buddy. Definitely noticed that. This thing's a pig. Oh, you need to go and pick up the parcels as well from here. Come on, reverse. Goodness sake. What gear ratio did you put in this, dude? This thing's insane. It's so slow. Okay, right. Should we try and do some car jockeys? Get a shot of something that isn't this bloody pessima. Okay, so let's try the exhaust shop. They've usually got some low-level stuff. Let's just hop out, leave that there. Probably should turn it off so I don't need to pay for fuel, but that's what it is. Okay, right. Nothing there. Car jockeys, car jockeys. $300 to go there. Not very useful. Neither is that. Okay, let's make our way to the next one. Okay, 14 vehicles at this place. That's handy. That's really good to know. Okay, we have a Miramar going to the racetrack. That's not very useful because we can't pick up anything for the return journey. That's good. The quarry side, that's very good. BX going, we can't get anything from there. So yeah, this is actually very good. Let's take this. And friends can also make awful cars that you have to drive around with. Yes, evidently. Again, yeah, Rune designed all of these hardcore cars, so yeah, Rune is definitely the mastermind behind the craziness of these hardcore cars. This is fun though. This drive's quite good. I don't really want to break the speed limit though, just in case there's a wild police car that I don't notice. Yeah, oh, there's one up ahead. So let's manage our speed properly. We are moving faster than the flow of traffic, so speed limit is now 70. Okay, back up a bit more speed. Then we'll chill at about 65-ish. Let's hit the highway in our little pocket rocket here and see what we can achieve with this thing. If there's no cops around, that is, but there's always cops around. So yeah, I'm genuinely scared of the cops because, again, if they chase me in this, it's not the end of the world, but I don't want to lose the money from it, obviously. But if they chase me in my Pessima and they crash into me and destroy it, I now no longer have a car. Like, just straight up no longer have a car. If it's damaged, I can't repair it until I buy a garage. So I would have to walk everywhere, which is obviously not very easy. Not very easy at all. Why did the car... Beam really need to work on this. The pathing for the UI is awful. Like, really, really bad. Look at that. What was that all about? Cool J-turn though. This little thing's surprisingly quick, to be fair. 150 horsepower and it only weighs 900 kilos. That's not bad. I'm enjoying the hardcore mode a lot. You know, I when I heard about it, I thought I would be really, really into it, and I guess I am, but I just haven't had that much of an opportunity to play with it as much as I would have wanted, because I've been moving house the last few days, so yeah, I just haven't had the equipment or the internet or the time or the space or any of these things to get you know, the opportunity to sit and play hardcore mode, which is why I'm doing it live here. I'm hoping that, you know, over the course of an hour or two, I can maybe get 2 or 3 episodes recorded. Ooh, so we can start our season 6 playthrough. So yes, you're actually watching me record episodes that will later come up on YouTube. So yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, they've had a bad time. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Did you guys see that? Was that just a weird glitch, or is there something to do with hardcore that I'm not aware of? Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw those cars fall from the sky. Oh look, they're doing it again! Huh! What the heck is going on? Hey, Rudik saw it! I'm not pulling a bit. This isn't some weird mod or modifier or something. Look, there's more! Or strange things going on. Like, this is legitimately me confused and rather scared. What if one of them drops on my Pessima? Oh god, that gear change isn't... it's so bad. Okay. Right, drop to one, come on. Hold one as long as possible. That's just the miles on it. That's a good question. I don't know how many miles are on it. Game save failed. Saving failed. What? Right, we have 4,134. Game save failed. Saving failed. 900,000 miles. Wow. That's worrying me. Why is game save failing? Game save failed. Saving failed. Why is that happening? What's going on with my drives? I see no issues. Why are we not... So we're not gaining money. No, we are gaining money, actually. But we're not able to save. And if I hit... load, none of... Rune saying, oh no, such a shame, you have to start a new save and might have to change cars. Yeah, well... there is a little bit of that, isn't there? Okay, so it spawned me here. Okay. With 10 grand. I think this is no longer a hardcore save. Yeah. This is no longer a hardcore save. That's weird. That is a strange bug.